I just got to figure out the angles.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I'm out here, Saturday morning, ready to do 15 miles, aim for around 2 hours. Usually, try and do things over 90 minutes. You'd carb load throughout the week, throughout the second half of the week, something like that. But I am dieting, so I, on average this week, have been eating 1,600 calories a day. I haven't eaten so far today. All excuses. First things first with any run, no matter how short the run. James' #1 tip, dynamic stretch before you go. I'll link below the YouTube video that I use to dynamic stretch. It made such a difference for my injuries, for performance. I couldn't recommend it enough. Let's go on this grind. Stretching's done. Music's on. Watch has got GPS signal. Let's go. I've switched my watch to do miles rather than kilometers. Honestly, mentally, it's much harder when the numbers go up much slower. I would be at 5k right now, except I'm at 3.2 miles. It just feels like I've done less. It must be destiny. That's 5 miles. Feeling pretty good. We're on target for doing it sub 2 hours. But generally going fine until Spotify decided I wanted to hear 3 different versions of My Immortal by Evanescence in one go. So stopped for a second, had a bit of a cry, carried on. Generally felt like I could pick up the pace, and my knee is sort of, it's not hurting, but I'm aware of it right now. Nothing so far that foam roller and cricket ball can't sort out tonight. But yeah, now quick hydration stop. Currently in Battersea Park, which is absolutely, yeah, definitely recommend it. It's hot. I'm very glad I put these on. They might not be the most stylish, but they are stopping me getting a migraine. So I'm aware that the resolution of this is probably constantly changing, like in Transformers the last night, but running and holding your phone landscape, they don't go hand in hand. Next destination, Hyde Park, 2 miles from here. It's got about a 5-mile circumference in and of itself, so let's go there, do a lap, head home. And hopefully no more sad ballads, because they get to me first thing on a Saturday morning. That's not what I thought of Prince Albert was. Here we are, Hyde Park. Time to do a lap. Oh man, we've hit 10 miles. We're in Hyde Park, and the pace suffered a bit. Running through central London, I had to stop quite a bit for traffic, and picked it up a bit during Hyde Park, but starting to struggle now. Spotify struck again. Played me a metal cover of Enrique Iglesias' Hero. Obviously the metal loses a lot of the tone, but the words, they still hit right here. Enrique, you are my hero. Anyway, legs are feeling heavy. I'm very aware of the pain in the back of my knee at the moment. Have to maybe do some damage limitation tomorrow. But yeah, 5 miles left, about an hour and 20 into the running. It's when you hit that 90-minute window when your body's depleted all its glycogen stores, the quickest way of getting some energy, and it starts breaking down fats and things like that, which is a much slower form of energy, and that's when you typically hear about runners hitting the wall. That's why you carb load, and that's why you should probably have more than 1,600 calories a day if you're planning to run 15 miles and not die. I'm feeling it coming, I really am. We've got 5 miles left. Google's telling me it's about 3.9 miles to home. So we'll start home, see how far we get, add a bit on at the end. If we do hit the wall, which I'm not surprised if I do, we're just gonna have to smash through it. No excuses. We're doing 15 miles. Also, let me know if you're enjoying this. Nice sweaty look. Anyway, it's currently about 10:25. I'm meant to be home at 11, which gives me, I've got to average that 7 minutes a mile pace. Probably not gonna happen, but let's get a move on. I've got to get home, stretch, shower, maybe have a protein shake, and get out by 11:15. So, wish me luck. 12 miles down, 3 to go. Just knocked off a 7:02 mile, which is the fastest yet. Definitely not going to make it for 11, but we'll be close enough. 3 miles. 2 miles to go. Just did a 6:59. I was even slowed by that. Oh, that's disgusting. Even slowed down by some traffic. I might have to slow down a bit now, but we'll see. 2 miles to go, and I've got the Infinity War end credit score on, and nothing motivates me more than that because I'm a huge nerd. So we're at 14 miles, 1 mile to go, and I'm really feeling it now. My legs are going, but 3 things are starting to happen. All a bit weird, or maybe it's just because I am so low on carbs. But 1, my knee is actually feeling okay now. I sort of pushed through that pain barrier. 2, my morning poo is coming, and it's a good thing we're on the final mile because that could be rough. And 3, I definitely have hit the wall. You can really feel those glycogen stores deplete as the lactic acid starts to build up. My right calf is twinging, like physically you can feel it move. I'm worried if I bend it a bit too much or don't straighten it enough, it will cramp. But anyway, 0.88 miles to go. There's absolutely no chance we aren't finishing this. See you at the end. The run finished. I've had to take my vest off because my nipples really did start to chafe a bit. They got a bit sore. Weird thing that you don't think about is that I don't often roll my phone. I ran to sort of film a bit today because usually I could store some music on my watch, but after about 14.5 miles, holding my phone in my right arm, my shoulder really started to hurt. Had to switch arms, and then it feels a bit unnatural using your left. I mean, you use your left and it's like a stranger. Anyway, Strava says, I'll put the stats up on the screen, but Strava says I did it at about 4:46 per kilometre on average. I'm pretty happy with that pace. My knee's actually feeling okay now, definitely going to stretch it out. Happy it's completed. The rest of the runs from here till the end are a bit shorter than that. I wouldn't say that 15 miles is 50% harder than 10 miles. It's probably like twice as hard because you hit that 90-minute barrier. If you haven't got the carb stores, then it's like you're running through water. It's tough. Luckily, Spotify stopped playing me some power ballads, although towards the end I did miss them. But yeah, hopefully it cools down a bit for the future runs, and I'm gonna go stretch. Fred, tell the fans what you've been up to. Sorry, that's all we've got time for today. So as I hinted at in the running, I'm currently on 600 calories a day. As they say, summer bodies are carved in the winter, and right now I refuse to acknowledge it as summer until we're not living through a never-ending zombie apocalypse. I thought it might be interesting to show you what 600 calories look like and how I eat. So I'm starting here with meal number 1. Now I intermittent fast, and I intermittent fast 18 hours of the day, so I only eat at 4 PM till 10 PM. Right now it's 3:59, so I'm starting with meal number 1, which is a nice bit of non-fat Greek yogurt, some blueberries, raspberries, banana, a bit of protein powder, a bit of granola, and a bit of chia seeds. So it's 5 o'clock now. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a snacky boy. So what I've got here is a smooth caramel Snacker Jack rice cake, a cheeky chocolate chip Snacker Jack rice cake, and 25 grams of unsalted cashew nuts. Honestly, I could eat rice cakes all day long. They're so good. And these cashews as well. I feel like a monkey. Can't get enough nuts in my mouth. Sometimes double stack them, you know. 6 o'clock, time for my lunch, which usually having dinner. Got on my trusty scales because I weigh and count everything. Triple P, peanut protein porridge. Can't get much more simpler. 1 pack of original Oats So Simple, 20 grams of protein. Ignore this is actually my protein, vanilla whey inside a different tub. And 6 grams of the My Protein powdered peanut butter. Out of all my nuts, these definitely see the most action. I would recommend get the natural flavouring, not the stevia one, because the stevia one's a bit bitter. Mix that all together with 200 ml of whatever milk you want. I just use semi-skim milk, 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and we're golden. I literally have this almost every day now. I used to hate porridge. I mean, hate it with a passion. Hot. My porridge clearly hasn't forgiven me for it. It's time for snack numero dos, which is Spanish for number dos. We're starting off with 20 grams, somehow just jumped up to 21 grams without moving, so that's a bit worrying. Of whey protein, with some berry smoothie mix, there's some extra raspberries, blend it all up, lovely job. It's a disappointingly small amount. Oh yeah. The final meal. Got 2 eggs boiling, means no oil for frying. 60 grams raw weight of red split lentils cooking. 2 plant-based Tesco sausages under the grill. 20 minutes and we'll be eating. I actually love boiled eggs. Honestly think I might prefer them to fried. Check on these babies. Could have done with a flip earlier, probably. So this is it for my final meal of the day, and I know it really doesn't look like a lot, but disclaimer, I did eat half the lentils before filming this. I got a bit peckish. 1600 calories a day is far less than I need to diet, but it gives me leeway for when I inevitably do snack, because I know that is something that I struggle with. Right now there's cake in the fridge and I almost definitely will be eating some tomorrow. And there's Halo Top. Man, I love Halo Top. I miss it so much, and I only had some yesterday. Soon. If I had them one day and I hadn't cut down to such a low level, it would throw my diet completely off. So I give myself that leeway on days when I'm clean, so that the days when I'm not, I can snack a bit. But I'm going to chow down on this, and then tomorrow is the 5 miles. Crack a bit of this in for a little bit of flavour. You know, I like them hot. Honestly, a lot of people might think this is bland or boring, but all 3 parts of this I really enjoy. I couldn't recommend enough the plant-based sausages at Tesco. Killing the game. You won't see any meaty sausages in my mouth, I'm telling you now. That is my diet. Might cause a bit of controversy among the 4 people that watch this video, how small it is, but trust me, it's actually quite filling. You get the right foods in, you get your fibre in, you get your protein in, you get your fats in. It's quite filling, and most of all, I feel awesome compared to when I was eating all the sweets and stuff. My sweet tooth is still a thing. That's what the rice cakes help with. That sweet tooth. In total, that's, I don't know, well, I'm looking at my watch doesn't tell me. In total, 1,611 calories, so 11 over, but 1,600 is just like a ballpark figure. 130 grams of protein, which is more than enough for a guy my weight. Thanks for watching. As I say, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed this add-on to the running. Let me know what you want to see. Keep donating if you can, share if you can, subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my running. The 5 miles are coming up, 10 miles next Saturday. I'm going to keep trying to post, but this editing does take a while. As I said before, if there's anything you want me to do extra, any other challenges, anything you think will be entertaining, anyone that knows me that wants to see me embarrass myself doing something, let me know, please. If you would drum up some donation, no reason not to. As I said before, keep it PG. For all I know, you're only tuning into these videos for Fred Cam, so we'll just bulk them up with 90% Fred Cam. But yeah, please subscribe, please comment, like, dislike, let me know what you're thinking. Catch you for my next run.